patch as the Animator, as ESL. So we're seeing a lot of the same picks, but this does look a bit different from both respective teams. What do you think of these lineups?
Yeah, I think from a meta perspective, it's a bit new, but for these teams, I don't really think it is. Monkey King for Crystallis is a stable. I guess the Shadow Demon of Milan is also one of his trademark heroes that is just not that popular right now. And then you go to the Hellbear side. Barnea plays a lot of Invoke, if you will. It's Rasmus on the Phoenix. Chop, chop.
But you were saying, sir? You were saying
something
I
was just saying that the laning stage is going well for Maker this game for me. It will feel more impact. He has a Dragon Knight, and Dragon Knight does great against Wraith King, by the way. You just sit there. I guess Skeletons, they tickle you, it's annoying, but compared to a lot of other heroes, especially melees, you're fine. He's gonna find his farm up here and have a much better game.
Yeah, Gilgud.
Next with Invis Rune.
Actually, Invis Rune. Impale is there. Okay, that is a lot of damage applied to MTD. Oh, the Sleight of Fist is there as well, though, to try to stay alive, but the Remnant, he gets killed by a neutral creep. Oh my goodness, those are the small garbage creeps, too.
Dude, he choked, right? Like, that
was stacked, so his chances were increased. As we're going to see the Sleight of Fist, he's back already. MTD, that's the power of Ember Spirit, that he had that Fire Remnant just for that death, and he denied himself the neutrals. He gets a free TP back.
Who was going to get the kill? Invoker?
Let's just say it was Invoker, yeah. I don't remember.
I mean, it's a pretty decent change, right? That kill is probably worth like 200 or 300 gold. So it's not the end of the world. Like, you still get the kill. He's still on the sidelines for a bit. And but the thing is, he gets a refill, right? He comes back, like you said. He didn't need to TP with Fire Remnant, so... Or did he TP? He only has one TP.
No, he did not TP.
So
all right, gets the Impale off, has the double damage applied as well. Searing, oh my god, that Sleight of Fist did a lot of damage. Whew. I mean, it is maxed, so... Which, again, because of not having to use the Flame Guard, as looks like Gilgur's going to get picked off here, so... Man, Sleight of Fist this early, with just the Blightstone, pretty significant damage.
It is very strong. You see, Tofu's holding a skill point right now, and you can go different paths on Grim. One of the strengths of the hero as a support, in my opinion, is all of his spells are really good. So, depending on the game, you just adjust your build entirely. Some games you go max Phantom's Embrace earlier, some games you max Inkswell, some games you max Stroke, depending on what you're... With a Photic Shield as well.
Oh, we got the Ember Spirit coming in. Inkswell applied to Tofu, and they see the silence being leveled, like you said. Inkswell will actually connect, but it's only going to create a little bit of space as Toby. Now on the run, EMP drains all his mana. Big tornado, though. Toby, Photic Shield, ends up netting him there. The dust is there, though, and Toby looks like he's going to find his way to the grave as Ace has the Wraithfire Blast, and he's going to use it to make sure he gets that kill. So it's a 1-for-0. After all that, only one dead. It's a little bit surprising, but MTD is getting chased, but I don't think they're going to find any more.
Ahead, but they've had a good sequence here.
What a huge comeback. Oh, man. Inkswell not going to be there, though. And yeah, Phantom's Embrace is going to be a bit annoying for MTD.
That's his last bit of mana. Okay.
They have no chase, though. Any perspective, once you get Ags, it doesn't matter how your early game went, Cinderella. That's all you need in the entire game. And you're a very annoying hero.
I mean, it is true. He just needs to get that eggs, but okay. 3.5k gold, just conjure that out of thin air with your 1800.
He'll be just fine. Crystallis is going to pop the Wukong's command to try to defend his tier 1 tower, but Milan is the one that's taking the brunt of the damage here. Triple team, brought down.
Yeah,
and Crystallis is just going to have to get out of dodge here. But in the meantime, Ghost Frog's pushing mid. They're going to put down the Sentry and the Dust, and Gilgur just getting killed from afar, but the Spike Carapace and the Rasmus rotation are enough to back them off here. J4, okay, he's going to pop his ult Toby. That was a nice Fire Spirits. I don't think they can kill this egg. And with that Cold Snap, it's going to keep J4 in tow. Looks like he's going to be brought down now, so a 1-for-0. And the tier 1 tower was taken out in the bot lane. And it looks like the build for Ace will
top
be
net worth with a Midas as Quaswex is a very good look for Barnea right now. They have really good setups for Sunstrike with Nyx stun combo, Grimstroke, even Wraith King stun is enough. And just go for Meteor build as well. Just get all that damage into all your stuns. He is actually doing that. That's 1 point next sword. Could just be the value point for Deafening Blast and Ice Wall. But I do imagine he just maxes out Exort now, actually.
Plus Wex to be able to dispel all this stuff, especially
Gilger's
from the
dead
Ember
again.
Spirit, as it looks like Gilger is, and you talked about him struggling a bit here. Sleight of Fist finishes him off. EMP is there though, so it does clip Toby completely out of mana now. But the tier 1 tower will likely fall as a result of this pick.
Yes.
And that's 2 tier 1s now for...
It does have 2 saves, which helps. Oh, that's a
Toby
big pick.
jumps in. Yep, big Dragon Tail, but the bigger Tornado from Bornea. He's going to be spotted by the Dust, though, and he's completely surrounded. Final Strike's going to keep him in place. Dragon form is activated, and Bornea finally goes down. It does take them a long time, despite having literally their whole team Cinderin, but it is a pretty value kill, obviously.
They wouldn't have got it anyway. Gilger?
Oh, yeah, Gilger's who
missed
they
that
want.
entirely.
Spectrebear's going to be activated, though. Oh, the root onto Rasmus. Into the Dragon Tail. Can he get his own big impale? And there is the egg after the dive. Ace has come to show that he doesn't have a Deso yet. He is just taking a lot of damage. He's going to run towards the egg. That is the first life for him. For some reason, I thought he had Deso already. Is there's Toby going to jump in with the Dragon Tail? Another big tornado into the EMP. They can't do anything. Impale after that. Chrysalis has to get Aphotic shielded into the Balance Strike, into the retreat. There's the stun onto Ember Spirit, but...
Nobody's dying.
I can't tell who wants to fight here, Sinner. They're going back and forth between each other. Ace is pretty low, and not having that second life, I think they finally do the full retreat.
All right, we've got the one
Gilger.
universal constant. Gilger's going to die. So nothing's going to change that. He's 0-5, but what a great stun he got there for the Phoenix. And I actually think if Rasmus could have kept his cool there and got... I think he had Fire Spirits ready. If he could have somehow got 1 or 2 Fire Spirits off as he was diving, and then... I scouted it now.
Definitely at least that.
That's actually a really good Sunstrike because it kind of reveals the aggressive move from Ghost Frogs here. They also have a ward in this instance, but imagine you didn't. You Sunstrike the Roche and you see Roche walking back in.
This tier 1 wants to go for the Dragon Knight as well. Toby, nice disruption to keep him alive a little bit longer. Inkswell will not connect as a result, but here comes the heal on the other side from Rasmus. But a big Wukong's command is going to cost 1 life from this reincarnation. But the egg is going to be inside of that Wukong's command with the cold snap on top of the meteor. And Chrysalis takes a huge tumble, but it'll be a trade for Bornea, who ends up dropping on the sideline. So 1 for 1 to start this fight. DD is there for MTD. That is bottled up, so now...
defensive on the egg again, in my opinion. Like, Rasmus had an awesome opportunity there with a Shiva on top of all of them. If he just eggs right in their faces. And that's maybe going to cost him here.
Oh, but the DD was activated. The disruption is going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Rasmus had the Sunray coming out, but they'll still find the Ember Spirit in the end. And now Ace... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Jesus, H.
Do you ever play Wraith King yourself?
Yeah, I just played him today. It was amazing. Feels great. Toby, another Dragon Tail. Gilger has actually survived through this fight, Cinder. It's a miracle as Milan, destroyed by Ace. And now it looks like Toby is next on the menu. So it was a weird fight. Although Chrysalis has come back, Cinderin. So you have to be careful if you're Ace. No ult for another 50 seconds, but you have to be even more careful if you're Chrysalis. A nice dodge to start things out, but the Deafening Blast with the Sunstrike is enough. And Hellbear Smashers.
It feels like such a transformation. Oh, Toby?
Yep.
Good NATO.
I
He's
agree
super
completely.
dead.
And I also agree that Toby will die here. And it'll be a relative
J4's
easy one.
also
J4
dead now.
came in for the Aphotic Shield. He's going to dodge a
Never
stun,
mind.
though. Pops his ult, but here comes the Wukong's command from the other side. Ace does have his ultimate, but it's going to be inside the Wukong's command. Rasmus puts out the egg on the outskirts of this ult. And it looks like Ace is able to get out no problem. So the egg is used in a more defensive manner.
Sure, let's say you kill that egg. You're setting up Invoker to land all his spells.
Gilger's dead.
Yep.
This will start out for a successful team fight for Smashers potentially, but no,
Both
they're going to lose
supports?
the Grimstroke as well.
All right.
That'll be a tough one.
Is this enough for Roche? 25.
Yes, something like that. But this is going to be the first Roche, so they will be successful. Age is taken on Chrysalis, and no deaths to speak of. So from Hellbear Smashers. Oh boy. MTD might be in some
breaks
trouble.
it.
Ace, yeah, Inkswell with the blink. The ensnare is there.
Oh, he didn't have
Busted
a-
help. Yeah, he gets the stun off into the Cataclysm. Down he goes. No buyback whatsoever. And here comes Rasmus using the Fire Spirits, using the Shivas. Doesn't even have to bother with Egg. That is a freebie for the Smashers.
He did
I was
not
gonna
have a
say-
remnant out.
Been doing it. You're gonna have to move out of your own Wukong's command. Basically forces him out of his own ult.
Yeah.
'Cause you
It's one of the
can't-
reasons
you can't
Phoenix
really
is
kill
so
this.
good against Monkey King. He's bad at dealing with killing the egg, but he also can't really stand his stun that he hit earlier was really impactful, and this could be another one. Okay,
He's
that
gonna
wasn't
get one
too
off
great,
here.
actually.
Dragon Tails the follow. He's trying to burrow, but
Alright, Gilbert
he's
died.
taken out before he can get in the ground. That is unfortunate. Very cocky move, I have to say. And the recipe for success for Ghost Frogs, they take out both supports, so the rest of Hellbear Smashers have to get out. A nice Searing Chains on the 2. Dragon Tail to follow. Can he get the egg off in time is the question. I don't even think he wants to at this point. Just going to sacrifice himself with that Shiva's usage. Have a problem. Oh boy, the jumping on the Borania. This could be a huge turning point. They're going to be able to drop him in his own base.
Okay, what's going on?
60
They're actually
seconds.
just getting so many free kills right now. That's 4 in a row. They got the Nyx into 2 snowball kills, and then the big Invoker core kill in the base. Now they're getting bounty runes, double damage. Hang on, we're not going to.
You're going to have to hold your horses, Cinderman, Chrysalis. Yeah, Boundless Strike, looking for another kill into Borania. Pops his BKB in turn, though. Chrysalis still has the Wukong's command. Dragon Tail onto Ace. Not sure if they want to kill him or focus on him right now. Soulbind onto 2. And here comes the egg, beautifully placed into the Cataclysm. Oh my god, the damage is out of control. But a nice disruption saving for now. Wukong's command still available, but Chrysalis is just going to die on the outskirts of this fight. And that's 2 dead, make it 3. So great aggressive play from Hellbear Smashers. And this is what Cinderan's been waiting for, apparently.
Yeah, aggressive egg. That's just value right there. So, like, my opinion is unless there's a really good reason to buy Axe, Refresh is just better. So that's why you see people buy it more.
Well, while you went on that monologue, the 2 racks have been taken out.
Yeah.
Cinderan. And there's no... They had buybacks, but understandably they won't want to use it just because Dragon Form's not up, and... I mean, he wasn't picked at all for that. Like, they would never buy Ags back in the day for some reason.
I guess so.
Oh, we're going to have the jump in Ace with the Ink Swell. Not going to connect to anybody, but Toby pops the BKB in Dragon Form now. Gets the tail off. In the meantime,
they got a really good stun from Gilliger there on MTD.
Has to take off his BKB now, but there's the Cataclysm. Not able to do that much damage, though, as this fight is completely segregated. Cinderman, as there's the egg, they're going to protect the second life from the Wraith King, but can they kill the egg? It's going to be close. They do get it. 70 seconds with Rasmus on the deck, and Ace.
He had no coverage. Like, it's such a good egg placement, actually, if there's any coverage, but Nyx wasn't there, Invoker wasn't there.
Oh my god, Ace.
Okay, that wasn't a bad one.
Abaddon from the map, but they're going to try to focus on him now with the Wukong's command. This is the second life for Ace. They should be able to get him if they're not careful, but nice disruption. Saved for now, but Toby in that Dragon Form will be taken out eventually. Ace is just doing too much damage. Double kill for him. This is going to be a dieback on J4 if he's not careful, as the numbers are in favor of Hellbear Smashers on this high ground. J4, after that ult, gets 2-shot by Ace, who does have his reincarnation back again. A triple kill for him, despite this fight being so, I want to say, random.
That was a very good Deafening Blast from Borneo, by the way. He cast it on the edge of the Monkey King ring. I think he pushed Monkey King out of the Wukong's command.
That would happen.
With a Deafening. Or at least he forced him into a really awkward position. Toby's super screwed. Oh, does it blink?
No TP, though, and he is literally stuck between trees. Ace is going to jump on top of him, and that is going to be yet another kill. Oh, Tofu takes it. Okay, and that is a dead shot at him. He has to buy back in the game, though.
Oh, he just barely avoided the tree cut.
Chrysalis getting gone on by Rasmus. Has to force out his double BKB, in fact, is MTD. Basically no mana to speak of. So we'll just have to leave that piece of dirt alone. Soulbind. Oh no, this is the beginning of the end for Ghost Frogs, and down goes Monkey King. Does have buyback, but nobody else does, it feels like. MTD on the run. And yeah, ooh, he actually does live. Had the Remnant up, but Ace is just going to focus on the building. They still don't have that tier 2 top, so just going to go for the Ancient. Sleight of Fist is all they have for defense right now. Wukong's command is available, though. This will be the potential last stand. No Shadow Demon for 55 seconds. They cannot possibly hold without, but Dragon Knight is up in 20 if they can delay this a little bit longer. But Ace is just going to focus on the Ancient, and he's just going to go for the racks. Absolutely GG. The question mark from Borania. All right. We got some first major vibes here, Cinderman.
I think there's a little bit of bad blood just based on the tipping pattern that I've observed during these games. I've been
I see.
I've been keeping track. I've got a stat sheet for you later. I've run a